ahead and try to take a look right over to your right. A little bit more over to your right, Morty. Come on, right? Nah, no, don't look down, Morty. Don't look down. Look at me. I turned myself into a truck. I'm Truck Rick. Greetings, everyone. I am not at a theme park, but I am outside Coliseum of Comics. And it is Rick and Morty. The Mortymobile is here, which is awesome. And people are just kind of lining up to take a photo right in front of it. I'm going to try to get in this line and let's go and take a look at the Rick and Mortymobile. And this truck actually came all the way through the US. Finally ended up here in Orlando, which is cool. Himself into a pickle. It's Pickle Rick. We're in front of the Rickmobile. Morty, I turned myself into an automobile. Morty, look at me. Things to kind of keep in mind is that right now it's probably like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They're not going to start selling until 4. They actually gave us these little tags here, so you got to wait in line until you can actually go and order things. So, as you can tell, this parking lot is massive. So there's so many cars and so many people out here ready to order the Rick and Morty stuff. So, I mean, everybody's doing the Rick and Morty impersonations. Everybody wants to do Rick, you know, which kind of leaves me doubt that I'm actually doing a good Rick. So, you'll be hearing a ton of my terrible Rick Sanchez impersonation throughout the rest of this video. But I'm just going back to the car. I gotta get my sunglasses. It's really bright out today and it's hot. But let's go ahead and check out more of the Rick and Mortymobile. Morty here. Morty has like a little sandwich thing with, oh, that's pretty cool. Look at this. You got a SEAL Team Rick mask, a pin, action figures,
SEAL Team Rick mask,
the Wubba Lubba Dub Dub hat, although a poopy butthole right there, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, that's really neat.
Damn, I was gonna be like,
Mr. Meeseeks, look at me! Look at me, and Mr. Meeseeks, look at me! And open up that Meeseeks box, and there he is, inflatable arms wave man, Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me! At the store right now, check out all the bus, but their big thing is right now, all the Rick and Morty stuff. Now, I have the same action figure, not of Mr. Meeseeks, but I have it of Mr. Poopy Butthole, which is here. But yeah, they have all sorts of different pop figures. They got Squanchy, a weaponized Rick. They got a lot of weaponized Rick, actually. Now they got weaponized Morty down here. Check it out. Pretty cool. Here, they have a little cart, right? Bam! Right there. But it looks like they're already kind of starting to sell just a little bit of merch. Like they got the Wubba Lubba Lub hats. They got Rick and Morty masks. You got Buff Rick in the back. I can't really see so much of the merch. I'm gonna try to get closer and let's see what we can find. This whole entire area, I'll say probably in the past like 20 minutes, has literally doubled in size. So it's just getting more and more crowded. There's very little room to go to like when it's cool, so you're just kind of out in the heat. But yeah, like all this area where people are like waiting for more merch, that's gotten crowded. There's a merch table right over there. That's a little bit kind of crowded too. You see Tiny Rick and Tall Morty. That's weird. That's really weird. And then the line, which I was in for the Rickmobile, has also kind of grown in size. I think probably within the next hour, it's gonna be all the way down by the home goods store. Got Buff Rick. Oh, he's got a portal gun. Look at that. That's amazing. Buff Rick. He does what he can. Buff Rick. That's amazing. Everybody, just a little context of just how much this has grown in probably the past 30 minutes. That cart has a line now that stretches all the way over there. Before, they're kind of grouped over there. So it's a little bit of a wait just to get to the cart. The cops are here. Now you have two lines. One here, one back over there, just to take a photo near the Rickmobile. But I also believe that it's about like 4:40 right now, which means the Rickmobile is open for sale. So people are kind of lining up right now just to get some
See this line from the head going
of
back
your favorite
there by
Rick
the
and Morty
car?
merch.
That's the line to take a photo at the head.
Because everything is kind of housed right over in this little truck, you can go over here, and this place sells t-shirts and hats, which is pretty cool. Because it doesn't just stop here, it's the second line that we saw. And this second line isn't just like waiting to go ahead and get a picture in front of the truck. Nah, this is the picture for that other cart. And it just keeps going and going and going and going some more, Morty. This line is crazy. And it just keeps on going. But wait, it's still going. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're still going. Ah! We finally reached the end of the line. Awesome. If you have one of those numbers, you can actually just get your stuff right at that Rickmobile, but the problem is, I'm 544, they're only doing 1 through 60, so it's gonna take maybe about an hour till I can actually finally get in front of that line. It's gonna take some time.
Making sure everybody knows.
In the actual Rickmobile line, which is right over there, over here, but I'm in the other line, which is going to the white tent, because it's moving slightly faster. Again, I would have had to wait through 500 people ahead of me in order to get to the Rickmobile shirt. That's not going to happen, so I'm moving in this line, but this line has actually moved very, very slowly. I would say it's been kind of standing, and it's been kind of a slow build. Been kind of standing here for about the past hour, so we'll see how long it takes for me to actually move up to the front of the line here. Like the Rickmobile, it's like Hot Wheels. You got like some action figures like right over there. They got some shirts. Wow, that glare is like really getting to my camera, but yeah, they got a lot of pretty cool stuff from what I could see. Check it out, they got kind of cool posters. They got the Rickmobile, they got the Squatch, Tiny Rick, and they got some really cool pins. The hat. All right, so they gave me 2 stickers. Don't even trip the road trip, because there's the Rickmobile. And I actually got, hang on, a couple of pins here. So I got this, Evil Morty, and, you know, working on a Robot Rick, and also Tiny Rick. Oh, that's really cool, and it's really blurry. So imagine it's just really sweaty and they're really blurry. But yes, those are the pins I picked up. There he goes again. It's another guy from another dimension. It's Pickle Rick. Hey, Pickle Rick, how you doing, Pickle Rick?
Huh?
It's Pickle Rick.
Chilling, you know. Just gotta cross the line.
It's Pickle Rick, and hey, they're getting photos. So the line I was just in, I was all the way by that Penske truck. Now it has moved all the way and looped itself all the way here. This is the end of the line. So if you're here, and I waited about an hour from, I'll say, right here. So they're gonna be waiting a while, like a long while. Looking around here, and I'm pretty sure Simon Gotch is here. I think he just walked right past me. I'm pretty sure that was Simon Gotch. I don't know. I didn't catch it on camera, but I'm pretty sure he's here. Actually, 99.999% he's here. But I'm just doing a quick one around here. And yes, it has doubled in size. Let's go check out Coliseum Comics and let's see what else is in there. So tell me, what's your stance, Evil Morty, on the government politics you have out there?
Government politics? Well, you see, I think everyone here is an equal among society. We, together, we love everyone in the society.
And he actually has his poster here. Check it out.
Here,
Now nobody exists on purpose.
Among the Ricks and Mortys that don't want the society to be together, and the Ricks and Mortys that want the Citadel to be together. And I have to say to those who are against the Citadel, you're outnumbered.
But she has something important to say.
They are outnumbered.
They're out there.
Outnumbered.
They're more out
So
there.
hey,
Yeah, they're
don't be
outnumbered.
evil Morty, or else you're gonna get fired.
You're gonna get fired.
You're gonna get
You're
fired.
oh no, he's Morty Seek. 185. I'm gonna call it from here. You know, I kind of walked around this area as much as I possibly could. It's crowded. It is insanely crowded. You know, a ton of Rick and Morty cosplay going on right now. A ton of merch being sold. And then I think after you kind of like wait in line, and because it's not much here other than going into store, continue to buy merch. I wish they would have made a bigger thing of this, maybe in a bigger area where it would have been almost better contained, because right now you got a lot of people crossing into like lines, and they're kind of in like traffic areas, and you don't want to die, you don't want to get ran over. So there's definitely a big safety concern here. But that's really it for me. That's it for the Rickmobile. And get swifty. I'm out.
Make the ground shake.